Okay, so, hey buddy. It's been a minute. I've been gone dealing with some stuff. I had a major setback last week. The excavator boom ripped itself off, and I was doing a job that it should have totally been able to handle. Basically, I had a 2-pin boom swivel, and I thought that I had a 3-pin. It's my first machine. I should have seen it. I should have known, but I didn't, and the bottom pin was missing altogether. So I got this machine at auction. It's a cheap Chinese machine. I went over it pretty thoroughly, but I didn't catch that. And as a result, I was pulling stumps with it, and the boom ripped itself free of the frame. The boom swivel joint broke where the top bushing was welded because it was a bad weld. The welds on this machine are questionable. Pretty much everything about this machine is questionable. I thought I had done my due diligence and done most of the repairs and stuff that I needed to do, but I didn't. So now I've got to fix that. It's going to be probably $1,000 at a minimum. I'm hoping it's less. I'm hoping that I can either do it myself, or I got a buddy of mine that said he's got a machining shop and we might be able to machine a new bracket altogether. I'm gonna have to pay for the steel. So hopefully I can save the bushings. There's another option. There's a guy that has a crane truck, and he does this kind of thing. He charges $150 an hour plus a base fee of $350 for the first couple hours. So that's going to be a little bit steep. He said he thinks he could get it done in 6 hours, but every time he looks at it, there's like more damage. The third option is trying to figure it out myself, welding this back together, maybe putting a couple of strong backs on. The most long-term solution is probably going to be machining a new bracket. The most economical solution is going to be doing it myself. I'm not sure what the solution I'm going to choose is. The same day, actually a few hours before that, I damaged the oil cooler on my mini skid steer, and I've been waiting on that replacement part to come in, and it came in today. So I'm going to probably fix that over the next couple of days. So yeah, I've been dealing with some major setbacks. I lost a couple of jobs. I was on a small job when the excavator broke, and I was using the mini skid steer on that job too. So I didn't get paid for those jobs because I didn't finish them. And then I had to push out a $9,000 driveway job that I was gonna do. So I don't have that revenue. And now I have the major expense of having to fix the excavator. So naturally, what have I done? I have taken this week to just kind of sit with that and chill, because it's been a lot all at once. Luckily, I'm not in a position where I absolutely need the money or I absolutely need the work. I was starting this as kind of a side hustle so that I could see if I liked it. I guess I'm getting the real experience, So I'll keep you guys updated on that. In the meantime, today's kind of a nice day, and I think I may get up under the dump truck and see if I can pick up where I left off in the last video. It'll be interesting to see if I can get this done this week. I've only got a couple more days. This setback really kind of put me behind in most of the things that I wanted to do. So I actually took most of the time that I've had off recently, and I finished the lean-to that's going around my shop. So now I have a place to put most of my stuff that was in the shop that doesn't need to be in the shop, that can go underneath the lean-to. So it's opened up my shop quite a lot. I've actually moved my hobby desk here or my work desk realistically. I've moved it up against these shelves, and these shelves here have become, it's become like hobby storage. Is great. I've got leatherworking, I've got miniature painting, I've got my 3D printing stuff over here on this shelf, but that's all going to get relocated. That's going to get moved to another area because it needs its own little area, and then this shelf will open up. Most of this up here will open up too. Yeah, I can't explain how much better this makes the shop. I've still got a big pile of junk in here. I've got a ton of woodworking tools that I have to figure out what to do with in the long term. I use them. The problem is they don't have a place to live in the shop yet. So I may be building some shop furniture. I've pretty much cleaned out the shelving on the other side of the shop. Yeah, so I've been focusing on a lot of home projects. I recorded some of it, but I haven't really been in a position where I can be editing any footage. And I had an issue with my sound recording. I couldn't quite figure out these microphones. I've got it now, I think. This one, the Lavalier, I don't know. It's working pretty good, I hope. This is the first trial run where I think I've got the noise canceling figured out and the volume figured out. I'll have to learn how to do it with my phone. That's gonna be a whole different thing. Now the next challenge is gonna be figuring out how not to ruin the camera as I'm, working on heavy equipment and stuff like that. People said I should get a GoPro, but I don't think that's the direction that I wanted to go. So I got this little Canon EOS R50, which is evidently a great video camera. So great camera for videography, intro to videography. Yeah. So that's a little update on where I've been and what I've been doing. And you can expect to see more content on the dump truck. If I attempt to fix this excavator on my own, you can expect to see content of me attempting to work on the excavator. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. I also anticipate that I'm gonna do some hobby content. Just maybe some miniature painting, maybe some woodworking, that kind of thing. As I mentioned in a previous video, I do restore tools. I've got a couple of old, like 1800s woodworking tools that I need to restore. Like I've got this one that I got to put a handle on. The neighbor cut down a pecan tree, which means that I have some hickory that I can make handles out of now, which is nice. And I'm eager to take you guys along with me. So yeah, stick around, follow.